Uh, The next topic is document protection. So in this topic, we are going to learn how to protect our MS Word document. Uh, some hackers or malicious users want to make the changes in our documents. They can the malicious users are nothing but the bad intention people, and such a bad intention people make some changes or make some edition in your MS Word document. So to prevent such a malicious users or hackers to make such a accidental changes to your document, we have to use the document protection option. So there is a certain step that we have to follow. Select the review tab, click the restricted editor tools. So for that purpose, we have to open the Word document file. I had already opened this Word document file. Here we have to just click on review tab. Here is the review tab. See, this is the review tab. Click on review tab. Click on review tab. Then restrict editing. Restrict editing. Then third third step is what? Third step, you will get the restricted formatting and editing pan. Huh? Third step is you will get the restricted formatting and editing pan at the right of sidebar, providing various options to restrict editing. Here you can use the formatting restriction bar on left right side. So you just click on here. Click limit format to selection of a style and click on again settings. Here is the one formatting restriction window is coming to you. So what is the next step? The fourth step is what? See, formatting restriction dialog box appears and the user can restrict the formatting to desired styles. The user can also prevent others from modifying styles and changes in the formatting document. So fifth step, you can also use the recommended setting by clicking the recommended minimum option. Recommended minimum option means here is the dialog box appears to us. Here we can uncheck this limit formatting to selection of style. Otherwise we can use the recommended minimum option to select the particular style to allow the users. So in this way we can use all or recommended style. And here the bottom side, the next step is formatting. Step 6. In the formatting section, you can enable several options through three check boxes such as allow auto format to override formatting, then block theme scheme switching, and block quick style set switching. Click OK. See, here formatting on the bottom side. Here, here, here means in this way we can change the formatting style also. And we can uncheck this button and applying restriction. Okay, in this way we can apply the changes. What is the next step? Step 8. See, what is the step 8? In editing restriction section, click the checkbox allow only this type of editing in the document. Allow. In the editing restriction, second point here, click on this allow only this type of editing restriction. Here you just click on this. The next is exceptional option. The next is see, check everyone checkbox in the exceptional option. Now step 11. Now to protect the document from any unauthenticated and unauthorized user, click here start enforcing protection in the start enforce section, and you are prompted the start enforcing protection dialog box. Select password radio button to protect the document and enter the new password and re-enter password. These steps we are going to do now here. Here is the exception optional below the editing restriction. If you click on everyone, then if we click on this start enforcement, yes, start enforcement protection, the radio button is coming password or user authentication. We click on password, so we are giving the password to our documents 1 2 3 re-enter the password 123 and then click OK. Means we are giving the password to this document. If we writing here something, the first user is writing here the the first user is typing something here. Now if we save this file, if we save this file with the name protection, here we save this file. Again if we make the changes here, again if we make the changes here, see, again after saving this file, if we close this file, again we open that particular file from the document protection. See, if we are again typing here, the word file will not allow to make the changes on this file. See how, if we typing here, see on the status bar of this file here, the modification, this modification is not allowed because the selection is block. Means we cannot, the word cannot allow to make the changes in this document. See on the status bar, on the below on this status bar, see here, look on the downside, here if we make the changes to this document, or if we are going to type, the word is not allowed because the selection is lock. In this way the document we can protect. Means this document not allowed to type anything further. So if we stop to prevent again, we use the stop protection. The next step is what? See, what is the next step? This 14 number, when another user tries to edit the document, the following message will appear on the status bar. We had seen here. See, if we click again, this bottom side, the modification is not allowed because the selection is locked. What is step 15? Step 15C. What is the step 15? If you want to disable protection, click the stop protection button. Enter the password to let Word 2013 know that you are an authorized user. We here the step 15. If we click on this again on this bottom side, see, stop protection. We click here, stop protection. We can type here password 123. Okay. Then and then this document is allowed to type the new text. In this way we can making the make the our word as a protection. So this is the document protection. Now we will start the next topic. Is what? Tracking changes. The next topic is tracking changes. What is tracking changes? See, you can keep track of who makes the changes to your document. Means anybody if one of the document file is given by your teacher to all the students in a class 8, so all the students in class 8 are making changes in the same word document, in the same file. So every student, what kind of changes they had made to that document, that track, huh, that changes we have to recognize. So how we can recognize that? So by using the tracking changes. So let us start our tracking changes. You can keep track of who makes the changes to your document and what changes they are making with the help of track changes features. For example, if your class is working on a computer project that involves all students input on the team, and then you can pass the document to every student of the class and collect everyone's changes, then review the changes. Review the changes means to accept the changes or to check the changes, what kind of changes had made to this document. But as a class perfect, you are authorized person to accept the discard each one's changes. Means in that changes, if anyone doing a wrong work, you can discard that work from that word document. The track changes features help us to use the track command. See now how. Deletion, insertion, formatting changes, and more. The step to use the track changes features are as follows. What are the steps here? Step first, click the review tab. Click track changes drop down list. This tool is used to track all the changes made to the document, including insertion, deletion, and formatting changes. First, we have to open this document. We just go on review tab. Huh? We can go on review tab, then go on track changes. Here the track changes, click on track changes. The track changes feature is on to this document. Now the next step is what? Step 4, simple markup drop down list is used to view the proposed changes to the document. All markup option shows the document with all the proposed changes, including original shows before the changes had been made. Step 5, show markup drop down list is used to select the kind of markup which shows the document. Hide the show documents, insert, deletion, formatting changes. See, step number 4 and 5 we can do here. On the review, track changes, show markup. This is the show markup. All changes are made here. Then here we can accept or reject if any changes are doing there. So the next step is what? Leaving pan. Leaving pan. Leaving pan enables a pan on the left side of the document showing all revisions. See, leaving pan. In the review, click on leaving pan. Leaving pan can show all the changes those are made to this document. First we make some changes here. First changes is made to this document. Okay. Changes is made now. So this is now we had made the changes in this document. See, and we save this file. Again, what happens? See, the next step is what? Step 7. Step 7. The edited part will be appear in the revision task pane on the left margin of the document page. Once the document is edited, you can review the changes. See how we can check the changes made to this. Review, click on review pane, review pane vertically. See, in the review pane we can check the changes. The first two lines will not appear on the review pane. Only the first last two lines are coming in the review pane. Means later after track changes feature is on to this document, we type two lines in this document. First changes is made to this document, second changes is made to now. So this changes, these two sentences are coming in the review pane. Means these are the changes we made to this document. In this way we can make the track changes to the document. So click the next and previous button to navigate between the edits, and next change navigate to the next revision in the document so that you can accept or reject it. Step 9. Previous change navigate to the previous revision in the document so that you can accept or reject it. Step 10. Click accept button to accept the changes and move to the next change in the document, and the accept button is used to accept the current change or other option. So this option we can use here. See, review, here previous, this is the previous change or next change. If we make another change also here, third, this is the third change we made here. So this change we made here. So these are the changes we had made to this document. If we again checking, so these are the changes. If we check by previous one, next one, in this way the changes we have seen here. Review. If we reject, if we click on this reject option, reject the changes, whatever the changes are made later this document, that changes are rejected. If we accept the changes, the changes that are made to this document, that changes are accepted by this option. Means the changes are made to this document is accepted now. Means we can save this document. The next step is what? See, accept and reject, both the steps we had completed. Now in this way we can make the track changes to this document. In this way we can tracking all the whole document. Now the next point is what? Comparing the document. How we can compare the document? If we make the two different word file, and that two different word file or two different file, we can compare what the changes are made to two different files. See, let us start now comparing a document. You can compare two documents to see what changes have been made in each, so that you can decide what to include in the document. You can compare an original document with an updated version by creating a third file that has all the differences between two documents marked. Changes are marked in the same way as track. Changes are marked in document with multiple authors, and you use the same reviewing principle to check each changes in the comparison document. See, what are the steps? with the original version of the document open, click the review tab. Click the review tab. We click on the review tab. The next step is what? See. Click the compare drop down list. Click the compare drop down list. Review tab. Click the compare. Where is the compare? Here is the compare drop down list. Huh? Compare. Huh? Now, the compare dialog box is appears to us. The next step is what? Click the compare option from the drop down list which compares two versions of document, whereas combine option is used to combine revision and multiple authors into the single document. When you click on the compare documents dialog box appears and select the file from the entering a text one in original document. Drop down list to choose the original version and select the file name of entering text to revised document drop down list. Means we have to choose two different files. Here we can choose the protection file, the original, and here we can use the different one, any different file. Any different file, that is uh, or we can browse from this point. We go in the any different file. Any one file we can choose. See, if we choose this file and open, if we click on this new or revised document or original document, show changes in new document, here on the list or more, here we can make the changes the original document and revised document in the new document. Here we can make the changes here we can make the changes in new document. Okay. If we click on OK, then both the documents are coming. Means in the first document there is a English typing, and in the second document, revised document, that is something is typing in Marathi language. So both are the different. That means we can compare. Both are different. So in this way we can compare the documents. Now what is the next step? See, uh, we are opening the original file. Step 5 or step 6 both are completed, and step 7, click reshuffle icon the first list from the original document to revised document, vice versa. Uh, Step 8, click the more button to select the given list, show changes at the word level, character level, show changes in the original document, new document, click OK. After click OK, the next step is what? Word creates a new with comparison from both the file marks. See, that is compared file we had seen here. Compared file. Which are the? This is the compared file we are seeing. On the left side is revision. On the right side original document and revised document, and here in the middle is compare documents. So in this way we can compare. Now what is the next step? Step 11, click accept button to change to accept the change which have been revived in the Word document, and click reject button to reject the changes you can continuing editing document as needed. So in this way we can compare. Now if we accept button, where is the accept? See, if we accept and move to next, huh? So in this way, the if there is a comparison, then it is accepted. Otherwise, it will not accept. In this way, we can compare the documents. Now, next topic is shortcuts. This is the list of all shortcuts that we can use in our Word document. See, Control N, it creates a new document. Control O, it opens a document. Control W, it closes a document. Control S, it saves a document. F12, it saves a document using save as. Control P is used for printing purpose. Control F6, how it can be used. See, if we use Control N, if we press Control N, the new document will be opened. So in this way, this shortcut we can use. The next one is what? Control O, it opens a document. Control W closes the document. Control W, if we use the Control W, Control plus W, it closes the document. Then if we press Control S, saves the document. F12 saves document as a save as. Control P, if we press Control P, it comes for the printing dialog box. In this way, the printing dialog box is appears to you. Huh? Huh? The next one is what? See, Control A, select the entire document at a time. Control A, select all whole document. So these are the shortcuts we can use to do our work fast. Undo, copy, paste. Then next, insert special characters. Alt Control C. If we use the Alt Control C, here, if we use Alt Control C, see what happens? The symbol is printing here. Again, if we use Alt Control C, so in this way, the next one is what? Alt Control R. Alt Control R. See which symbol is coming here. Then again, if we use Alt Control T, Alt Control T, Alt Control T, TM symbol is used. Alt Control period. See, if we use Alt Control period, Alt Control period, see dots are coming. So in this way we can use the shortcuts. Again, the insert breaks. Shift Enter, insert a line break without breaking a paragraph. Shift Enter. If we use the Shift Enter here, in between first and second, Shift Enter, Shift Enter, Shift Enter. In this way we can make break, use the break line. Control Enter, insert page break. Control Enter, page break. Control Shift Enter, insert column break. Control Shift Enter, Control Shift Enter. If we make the Control Shift Enter here, Control Shift Enter, the column will be made here. So in this way we can do this, the control shortcut keys. Then next one is formatted text. Control B, Control I, Control U we can use. Control B, if we use this Control B, it will change into bold. If we use Control U, the underline will become. If we use Control I, it can change into italic. So in this way we can make the changes. Then Control plus equal, it helps to apply remove subscript. Control Shift D, it helps to apply remove double underline. So in this way you can use. Control R, right align, format paragraph, search replaces. So these are the shortcuts. Again, view document, mail merge, So in this way we can use. And this is the end of this chapter. Thank you, student. I hope you enjoy this chapter. Now here are some exercise. That exercise I will provide you one worksheet to you. You can solve this exercise at home and write down the notes in your old notebook. Thank you.